Hi, good morning. It's Diane here and my little puppy Jazz, and we're ready for story time. Our Sunday school story this morning is from your Spark storybook, Story Bible. And if you need to pause right now and go get that, you do that. And we're going to be on page 488, but I want to tell you something first. In Jesus' day, the main way that they got around was not by car or by camel. The main way that people got from town to town is by walking. And this story is about two men who were walking on a road that led from one town to another, and the town that they were going to was called Emmaus. And a very special stranger joined them while they were on this road walking. So here's our story. The road to Emmaus. 3 days after Jesus died, Cleopas and his friend were walking slowly down the road to Emmaus. They were walking slowly because they felt very sad. Why did Jesus have to die, they wondered. After a while, a stranger began to walk along with them. The stranger was really Jesus, but Cleopas and his friend didn't know it. "What are you talking about?" the stranger asked. The men looked at each other. "Are you the only person in town who doesn't know what just happened?" they asked. They told the stranger what had happened to Jesus. "Jesus was a great teacher," Cleopas said. "We hoped he was the one God promised to save the world, but instead he died on a cross. We took Jesus' body down and put him in a tomb, and this morning our friends went to the tomb, but Jesus' body was gone. They said there was an angel there instead. The angel told our friends, 'Jesus is alive, but—'" "Stop being silly," the stranger said. "How many times do you need to hear this? It was God's plan for Jesus to die and become alive again to save the world." By now, they were almost to Emmaus. Cleopas invited the stranger to stay for dinner, and during dinner, the stranger picked up a loaf of bread. He broke it and blessed it and gave each man a piece. All of a sudden, Cleopas and his friend recognized this stranger. It was Jesus. But then Jesus disappeared. Cleopas and his friend jumped up and ran from the room and went to tell the rest of Jesus' disciples that Jesus really was alive. God kept another promise. So that ends our story about the road to Emmaus, but I have a question for you to think about today or this afternoon with your family. If you saw Jesus walking down your road, who would you tell? And what would you say to them about Jesus and how you felt about seeing him? So until we see you next week, have a good week, and remember that Jesus loves you and your family. Bye-bye.